Hey guys, what's up? It's WhaleMasher, and I haven't watched this video before doing this commentary, so I'm hoping that it's pretty good. This is actually going to be one of those commentations that doesn't have any dolly cam in it, because this is recorded straight from the PVR while I was playing the game. Now, typically what I'll do is I'll just, if I get a good game, then I'll save it into my file share. But it gets to the point where my file share is full of, whatever. It might not just be good games. It might be just things that I want to take a look at that I might want to use in some kind of a series or whatever. And, I don't always have room in my file share to save these good games. And yeah, I could go back and check my recent 100. But I don't keep track of like the date and the time and the score that I got and the map that it was on, where I think I might have had a good game that I want to go back and check out. So sometimes you're gonna get these where I'm just recording straight from my PVR while I play the game, just like people had to do back in Modern Warfare 2 and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys don't mind not having the dolly cam in here. It's I know that's why you guys like me. It's the only reason, because I'm that dolly cam guy. I use the dolly cam in videos and make it more interesting. Yeah. I do like doing the dolly cam stuff. And what I'm thinking... Oh, I don't know if I should say this. What I'm thinking... Okay, here. You guys tell me if you think this is a good idea. I don't always get the most amazing games that are really fun to dolly cam. So here's the thing. Okay, what's fun for me to make into a dolly cam video is a short game, like... 7 minutes long, somewhere around there, 8 minutes. If it's shorter, that's even better. Like a CTF match where you just dominate and like capture 3 flags and win it. That'd be amazing to dolly cam, because it'd be fun, it'd be action, and it'd be a good one to dolly cam, assuming there's some kills in there, not just one guy on the other team against 6 and you guys dominate. Good job, guys, we beat one man. That's kind of crappy. So what I'm thinking is maybe I'll start doing like a weekly series or something where I take games from you guys, or a game from myself if I have one that's like really, good action, and I'll dolly cam it, and I'd mention your name in the thing. I'd say this is gameplay from so-and-so. I could only do this on Xbox. I couldn't do it on any other platform, because that's, I have an Xbox, so sorry other platform people. I'm sorry. And maybe I'd put that up and just, talk over it about whatever I want. I wouldn't necessarily talk about the game. Maybe sometimes I could even do it as a dual comm, but, I don't want to be messaged about that just yet. This is just an idea that I had, so let me know in the comments if you think that using, my viewers' footage would be a cool idea, if you guys would be okay with that. I think it would... I tried to drop shot him, but just ended up on my knees. That guy right there. Happens to me all the time. I'll be like, I'm gonna drop shot this guy, and then it's like prone blocked, and I'm like, oh god, and like usually I end up dying or getting stabbed. I hate that, getting stabbed. I think I die in this planting a claymore, and it aggravates me. I mean, it was a bad choice to pull out my claymore when I do. I think it's later. Might have happened. I think it's later on, and I pull out the claymore and I lay down to set it down, and the guy just stabs me through it, and then the freaking claymore blows up and the guy just survives, and it's like, frustration. So yeah, footage from you guys. I'd have to have you guys send it to me, or send me a message telling me, watch this game, and I'd have to have you guys name it a specific name so I know to look for it, and name the messages a specific name so I know what I'm looking at in my inbox. And the types of games I'd be looking for would be like, 7 to 8 minutes, fast paced. I don't want games where you go flawless. That doesn't matter to me. I don't want games where you get 100 kills and 1 death. That's not interesting enough for me to dolly cam, because maybe 100 kills and 1 dolly and 100 kills and 1 dolly cam. 100 kills and 1 death might be interesting to dolly cam. But I don't know, maybe that could work, but it would have to be like without kill streaks and stuff, because really dolly camming like the helicopter stuff is like fun once or twice in a match. But I don't know, dogs, I guess I could try dolly camming. I haven't dolly cammed a dog yet. I don't know how that would be, chasing them around. It'd probably work out. So So yeah, let me know. Do you guys think that's a good idea, using your footage on my channel? I think it could go places. I don't know. And it puts less pressure on me too, because like I said, I'm not the best gamer in the world. I just play this game for fun and frustration, apparently, because I get frustrated a lot. But yeah, I'm not the best gamer. I'm old. I'm 31. Some of you guys know that. Some of you guys don't think I sound that old, but I am. And yeah, I do what I can, and I put up the games where I do okay for me. You know, my games are like total crap compared to some of you guys, and you know what? That's just too bad. I need to get better. I need to learn to play. But yeah, that's something I'd like to do. Now, I don't know. Did I get dogs in this? I don't know if my kill streak setup was. I think I'm using the FAMAS. And yeah, at the start of this game, you notice that I really try to control that room above B. That's pretty much how I play this map all the time. That's pretty much how I play Domination, is I try to control as many flags as I can at once, or at least defend them. I didn't do a very good job defending in this one, I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I'm kind of remembering this match a little bit. But yeah, I do remember the Claymore death just bugging me in this one. Maybe it's a different game. Did it happen yet? I'm not even watching this, to be honest. Right now I'm watching it, so I'm kind of getting distracted. But I don't know. We seem like we're doing okay, and this is a fail. I just hit the roof over there, and then I die. Good job. Man, I remember this match like almost clear as day now. I have a photographic memory, apparently. When I was a kid, I was a dumbass. I was majorly dyslexic, and I mean, I still am. Like I have a rough time with math. Spelling has gotten better, but it's still not, you know, my spelling is still pretty pitiful. Thank God for spell checks and stuff like that. My grammar is pretty good, but the thing is, all through school, I was a terrible student. In grade 1, like in grade 1, I literally here's a Claymore thing. Oh, I hate that man. Oh, I wish I could stab his face. Grade 1. Well, I almost failed kindergarten, first of all, and then in grade 1, I didn't do so well. Like, we had reading groups. We had like the Robins and the Blue Jays were our reading groups, and they had me. Oh, this guy here. I went back for a revenge kill, and he kills me again. And then I go back and I finally get him. You shouldn't go back for revenge kills. I do it. I should take my own advice. Oh, I just hate these guys. Look at this. He's laying there and like, oh, you bastard. But yeah, I almost died to him again. I don't know how he didn't kill me. Watch this, and then I'll continue my Robins and Blue Jays. So I throw the grenade. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna get this guy maybe. And I come in here. Come on, go around the corner. And he's just sitting there, like, get turned on. And what was I saying? Okay, yeah, so we had the Robins and we had the Blue Jay reading group in grade 1, and like one of them was better than the other, more advanced, and then my teacher had me like all by myself, and I was looking at books that were like, A is for apple, B is for bird. And I remember one time we were writing stuff, and I thought it was so awesome that I had the pencil, the nub on my pencil, the lead, down to like almost nothing. Like I was gonna use that pencil till I couldn't use it anymore, and I had to sharpen it. Teacher got mad at me, but yeah, I remember grade 1 they actually took me to the principal's office. Like I got called to the principal's office, and my teacher followed me. And I go to the principal's office, and I was scared. I don't think I'd ever been called to the principal's office at this point. And this was years ago, probably before most of your time. And things were a little different back then. So go back to my parents' time, and things were a lot different, how they treat you. But anyway, they took me back to his office, and all I remember is he's sitting in front of this giant window that overlooked the school field. And he had this huge desk, and all I could see was a silhouette of my principal sitting there. I could barely make out his face because like the sun was so bright in my eyes. And behind me, kind of to my left, is like my teacher, and just overlooking this whole situation. And they bring up the fact that I'm not doing so well in grade 1, and when it comes time to get into grade 2, they could put me there. They'll pass me and put me into grade 2, but you know what? I'd probably fail grade 2, and I would that would look bad, you know, like my friends make fun of me because you failed a grade and stuff like that. So they give me this option. They're like, so you know, why don't you just, you know, fail yourself? Why don't you just decide to keep yourself back a year, and you can just tell your friends, you know, it was my decision. And so I'm like crying. And like they literally had me sign like a piece of paper, like a grade 1 signature, probably like spelled my name backwards, and there's probably like tears on the piece of paper because I'm pretty positive that I was crying. and yeah, so I signed myself back a year so that I could tell people it was my choice, because, you know, then I wouldn't look bad. And yeah, that was just one of the stories of my school career. Actually, funny story about that teacher. Turns out that one of my high school friends, I was telling his little sister, who was like 12, about this when I was like 18, and she was like, that's the same name as my best friend's, or one of my friends' moms. Like, that's her last name, and her mom's a teacher in elementary school. And it turned out that it was the same lady who taught me. And this same lady actually said that I would amount to nothing more in life than making mailbags, which was something I guess disabled people used to do. And and yeah, so my friend's little sister went to her friend's house one day and said, "Do you know this guy, this Ian guy?" And the teacher was like, "Don't you ever mention him again." So I guess she, I don't know, I guess she remembered me. So that's the end of this video. I'm sorry this is blank ending here. I hope you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Peace out.